in. Thank you. Sorry, the phones have been going off.
Oh, wow, wow. So we're going to introduce ourselves to you and just tell you a little bit why we're here.
Okay.
So I'm Julie Murray, and I'm a small business owner in Clifton Heights.
Okay.
And I have a tremendous amount of respect for Senator Voinovich. So whenever I want to express myself politically to any of the representatives or senators, I come here because he's a reasonable man. I think he's a very thoughtful and fair man. So I'm here because I feel very strongly like the cessation of the Bush tax cuts for the upper 1% of people in the income tax brackets needs to be voted to stop before the end of this session.
Okay.
Very strong feelings about it. I heard on the news last night that if that happens, there will be $130 billion a year that will go toward reducing the deficit of this country. So from my point of view, Voinovich is not facing re-election. He never is fearful of his constituents. He does the right thing by his own conscience. I really plead with him to work hard to see that this happens.
Okay.
Okay?
I mean, I just want to echo what she has to say. I mean, I've actually been doing a lot of research on this. It's like my thing. I'm a grad student at the University of Cincinnati, and I feel like the world is going to end, obviously, if the tax cuts are extended. But I mean, everyone talks about the debt being so large and wanting to do something about it, and this seems like, you know, the most viable and logical and reasonable option that there is right now.
Okay.
I'm Diane Clark. I'm a small business owner in Price Hill. And
Well, I'm from the West Side.
West Side's a good sign.
It is.
I too have a great concern about the Bush tax cuts, and I find it imperative that they be rescinded on the top 2%. Is it 1% now in the year?
Well, 2% would be great, but 1% would
will
do
live
it.
with.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll definitely pass it on to him. He likes to hear from his constituents, so I know that he'll appreciate your input and he'll take it
Julie
into
says it so well that it's hard to say more than she has.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
And Anthony, do you want to?
Oh, I just actually want to add to that the rich are already evading so much taxes. It needs to end.
Okay.
And I think this country is broke enough anyway. We can't afford just giving out money like that, and that is basically giving out money. Excuse me. By keeping up that tax cut like that.
We have signs.
Okay.
Yes.
They're good messages. You know, they really are.
Mine was an official sign.
Okay. All right.
We are still in the early mood.
And will you really make sure that he gets this communication?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
of course I will.
It's so important to us when...
Yeah, I was looking at your website before you came.
Great.
And I saw that. I saw how important it is. Yeah.
citizens who take their lunch break to come down and visit our elected representatives ought to be listened to.
Small.
He really does.
I know.
I
he
mean,
does. I'm just doing
yeah.
the pitch because
I
that's
know.
what I
I've had
wanna
people
say.
call and they're like, I know he's retiring. I know he doesn't care. And I'm like, he really
No,
does.
He
really
care.
does.
He does care.
He likes taking into account what people have to say, and he really does like listen to what people say when, I mean, it's important to him. So.
And as we pointed out, he is in such a powerful position right now. I don't know what committees he's on, but he's been a leader in the Senate for years, and both sides respect him highly. So he really could be a real player in this moment, you know. I don't know if you heard yesterday, Erskine Bowles and Alan Simpson, is that his name, that are the Republican and Democrats that were appointed to the commission to deal with the financial situation. Yesterday they were on an NPR program talking about what